What's up, everyone? Welcome to the college hockey season opening slash preview edition of the Power Play with CJ. Today we're gonna do a little examination of the top 10 teams in the nation. Do a special focus on number 8, Boston University, since from what I've heard, the boys on Calm Ave are quite fans. From what I've heard, firsthand and secondhand. So dedicate this one to the boys over there for the Terriers. Number 1, BC. They picked to win it last year and obviously fell short against Colorado College in the NCAA's. But, lost Cam Atkinson, was a high scorer for a small guy. Scored his first NHL goal last night, by the way. Congratulations to the 5'7", Mr. Atkinson. May he keep scoring goals for the Columbus Blue Jackets and make Hockey East proud. And Jimmy Hayes, who's just got sent down to Rockford by the Chicago Blackhawks. And Samuelson's kid, who can go fuck himself. Hey, this even name, just fuck you for ruining Neely's career. Neely killer. Anyway, they're still a hell of a team. Kreider's one of the best players in Hockey East offensively. He's big, he's fast, and he's got a hell of a shot. Great release, too. So great release on the shot. So, he'll score a lot of goals this year. He hasn't really lit up Hockey East like I thought he would, but I think this is his year. He's been great at the World Juniors the last 2 years. So I think he's coming out party, and probably his last year on Chestnut Hill. Be bound for the New York Rangers, the Broadway Blue Shirts, at the end of the year, more than likely. Number 2, Notre Dame. Go figure, 2 Catholic schools at the top. Wow. Another solid program, Riley Sheehan, Detroit first-round pick. Good player. He's had some off-the-ice issues, but, comes with time, maturity. Still hasn't come to me yet, but, I guess that's part of being me. Number 3, Denver, another perennial contender that hasn't advanced too far in the playoffs in the NCAA tournament the last couple of years. Been a disappointment come tournament time. Kind of like Duke. I hate Duke. That's why I made that joke. Wasn't that funny? Number 4, Michigan. The runners-up last year. Great. All due respect to every great coach in college hockey, I think Red Berenson is head and shoulders above the rest, and that's no disrespect to anyone else. Berenson, he's been tenured forever. Was a great player at Michigan, good NHL player, and has turned many, many guys into solid National Hockey League players. Excuse me. And Michigan is. I love the helmets, football and hockey. They're awesome. The Wolverines. The colors amazing blue. So it's part of being a Wolverine. Number 4, Miami, another program that has come a long way. They lost the reigning Hobie Baker winner Andy Mealy to sign with Phoenix. He's down in the minors this year, but he was a tremendous offensive player. He's a great player to watch. Got to see him play I think twice when they were out east during the tournament. So number 6, North Dakota. Hell of a team per usual. Derek Forbett, sophomore, first-round pick of the LA Kings last year. Rocco Grimaldi, a second-round pick of the Panthers. This kid can fly, and he's got a tremendous offensive creativity. Watch this. For being 5'6", and he's tough, goes to the high-traffic areas, and isn't afraid. You can't teach courage, and the kid possesses that. And the kid also possesses great wheels and a hell of a shot. His favorite player growing up was Pavel Bure, and I don't want to say I see that in him because there's only one Pavel Bure, all due respect, but kid's good. He'll light up college hockey this year. I think he'll go pro sooner rather than later too. I think you look at the small guys that have made it over the years. Nathan Gerby out of Boston College last year. Gianta out of BC. Theo Fleury, all those guys are under 5'8", and Brad Marchand for the Bruins. All those guys are undersized, but the offensive skill and toughness makes up for it. Number 7, Colorado College. Jaden Schwartz, hell of a player. Mourning the loss of his sister. It was a rallying cry for the hockey community when she left us too soon. But kid's skilled offensively. First round pick, the St. Louis Blues. I see him being a big time player this year and jumping ship at the end of the year. He's a sophomore, so kid's got the full package offensively. Number 8, the BU Terriers. Well, we'll get to them at the end. They got their own segment. Phoenix a chance of the show. And number 9, University of Minnesota Duluth. Reigning champs, lost a lot. Past offseason. Falk signed with Carolina after 1 year. Kid's great, young offensive defenseman. He's up with the Canes now. Breaking camp at 19 with a team like that was a game shy of the playoffs last year. It's pretty impressive to say the least. I like what the kid can do offensively. He's got good wheels, hell of a shot. His shots, as good as I saw in college hockey last year. And Number 10, the perennially competitive in the Ivy League, Yale. They're like I said, one of the best schools in the Ivy League year in and year out. And they're looking to make a run. Once again, they've also been a disappointment come the playoff time. They haven't made the Frozen Four the last couple of years, and when they've been top seeded, I've been getting upset. So a lot to prove there for Coach Keith Lane and his Yale Bulldogs. But we'll get to our segment on the BU Terriers, since so many of you boys are fans of the show. Last year, a little bit of growing pains. A lot of freshmen, a lot of young guys on the team. It was weird. There were growing pains in the second half. You'd figure they came off hot in the first half, which was weird considering the amount of freshmen that had to rush into key roles in the lineup. Charlie Coyle, first round pick of San Jose. Last year's draft was one of the best freshmen Hockey East the last several years. Not just last year. It was Hockey East Rookie of the Year last year, but he's been size and skill, on ice vision. He lit up the World Juniors and was, I think, one of Team USA's best forwards. A little bit of the Joe Thornton in him. Muscle the guy with the puck and make a good pass. Sixth sense with the on-ice vision. Another highly touted recruit, Matt Nito. Pretty good all-around forward. Got drafted this past year for the San Jose Sharks. Hell of a player. Looks to improve upon his freshman year numbers, definitely. The Terriers won. Was it Saturday of UNH 5-0? Caught a little bit of that on the legal web feed. Don't tell anyone. Good sized kid, so looks to continue to develop his role as a top 6 forward in the Terriers this year. Big fan of the show, number 13, Garrett Noonan. 4th round pick of the Preds this past draft. Two-way defenseman who exceeded expectations. Exceeded everyone's expectations but his own. Kid set his goal high to be a BU hockey player, and after a year in the British Columbia League, after winning the state championship with Bill Hansen with the Catholic Memorial Knights, he was there on Comm Ave, I don't know what else to say. And he's a fan of the show, of course. And another super sophomore BU's got this year is Adam Clendening, a fellow fan of the show, from what I've heard and all that. 2nd round pick of the Hawks this past year. Looks to join Coyle on the and Nito too. Join Coyle on this year's World Junior team and contend for the gold medal. I think what I read about coaches this year's World Juniors. Oh no, never mind. That was the Deutschland Cup, which isn't really a fucking championship. Shelly Oscarin, what else? Yeah, never mind. Fuck that. That's it. I don't want to play for Chelios myself. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, so yeah, last year's freshman, this year's sophomore is going to continue to grow and be good hockey players for BU, and I think BU's got a national championship run in them. Kieran Milan on the Pipes won a championship his freshman year, he's now a senior. Had some inconsistencies the last 2 years, but I think he can shake the rust. Shut out your first game of the season against a pretty good team in UNH, Dick Humilli coached squad, and let's see what they can do. Like I said, the Frozen Four is down here this year at the Forum, and so there's your carrot right there. Come down and join me in Tampa for the Frozen Four. I think North Dakota is going to be there. I think they're too low in the rankings. BC, new goalie this year with Muse graduating. We don't know what they got. Notre Dame's very good chance to be there. Denver's been a disappointment, like I said, NCAA playoff time. Michigan's a threat to get there. Miami's loaded with offensive talent. Let's see what they can do. But, you never know. I think Dakota's the only team right now. I hate the Sioux with a passion, too. But I think they're the only team that's a safe bet to be there in Tampa come April. So, college hockey's wide open this year. Tons of young players. And we're going to see what they can do. That's pretty much it. So, talk to you guys later. We got the Calder special coming up. And then back to Daily Power Plays. That's it, guys.